Hey, yes, I know this video start like a little different than my regular videos. The reason is I lost my little friend, my cat. Probably you remember him. Probably you see pictures here there. And if you follow me from the beginning, you know that cat was always around. If shifted right there, that's fine. Hey, what's up? I got my little assistant. Give me 1 second. Hey, give me 1 second. Get up. No, 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 no. I ain't working right now. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It was difficult. He wasn't a special boy. Actually, was the in my personal experience the only cat I see he who was chill with loud guitars, nasty bass tones, and crazy people downstairs screaming. Doing black metal vocals and also death metal vocals or thrashing vocals, and then and thrashing vocals, and then he was chill because my other cat, she's like a more like a regular cat. Cats, generally speaking, doesn't like loud noises, but he was super chill always. And then if you follow me on my Instagram, I have a bunch of pictures with him next to me, the recording process of bands and also mixings too. He was next to me always, or sometimes he was on top of the desk. And I remember we we didn't get the right tone from the solos from the it means since the beginning. So Joe told me, "Hey, I need more effects. I need a reverb. I need like a little bit of delay." And me personally speaking, I don't like to record with those effects already. So that's the reason this video took like almost 2 weeks. This video has to came out last week, and I have all these complications, and I just finished the pre-shooting the video, so I'm going to shoot the video in a few minutes. So yeah, I'm sorry for the delay. And for the people who have cats, when you have that kind of connection with your cat is unique. I don't say are better than dogs. I had dogs before when I was a kid. Actually, my dad have like a 3 dogs, but yeah, he was like my little friend, you know. So this video is for him in his memory. Bye, Sombrita. I love you. Hey guys, what's up? Yeah, onto the video. Let's see the difference between channel strips. I have, let's see, because I don't remember this right now. So I have like 4 different channel strips from pluginalliance and 1 from Universal Audio. Okay, it's gonna be between the SSL 4000E, the SSL 9000J, the Focusrite console, the Amek console 2, and the API. Okay, so let's go through those. So we are here in front of this session ID. This is the band Vigil. Okay, actually we record just one single, like first week of January. Okay, actually today is January 31st, and the new single came out. So I'm going to share the link of. If you want to listen that one. Okay, so you're gonna be down there. So I just recorded, and my other friend and also a good producer, from here from Richmond, Virginia, he mixed and mastered. Okay, so if you like thrash metal, check it out. So, anyways, why I'm doing this? Because so I remember one of the members of my community audio, which is only in Spanish because it's for Latin American people. Okay, he asked me, dude, but what is the difference between these channel strips? So why you have like a different choices? And I'm pretty sure that kind of question a lot of people have it. And the truth, people who have that kind of question is because they never work in a console before. Even if they work a console, they work just with one, and then they never work in a different model or like a different kind, because you have the answer already if you work in consoles before, not just one, in different consoles. Okay, because the preamp is different, the EQ, if the console have compression too, and also the routing system and the monitor section too, and even and also the components inside the console are different. So all these elements change completely the sound through console to console, even if the same brand from model to model, and even deeply if the guy is the same who designed one console and then he designed a different kind of console for a different brand, it's gonna sound way different too. Okay, so I choose these ones. I didn't choose the, for example, the NIF 1073. Why? Because all these, let's see, 5 different channel strips, they have compressor built in a channel strip, and that console in particular doesn't have a compression. So this is why I was thinking this about. Okay, maybe it's not like a fair comparison because I don't know, because I already compressing a lot in some channels, in some tracks. I mean, yeah, in some tracks, and then listen, then if without the compression will be some weird. So in my mind, this is pretty consistent. Okay, so let's see. Our first contender is the SSL 4000E. I don't want to talk deeply about how the channel strip works. I'm pretty sure I talk about this one, and I talk deeply about the API, which is that one, okay? And then I didn't talk about the J or the Focusrite, okay? Or the I know I didn't talk about this one. Actually, this is the first time I using this one for this video. I bought it like a year ago, and then I didn't. I mean, I forgot I have this one. Sounds pretty cool. But yeah, so let's see a little bit. Okay, it's a 4000. This one, the first one came out in the early 80s, and this literally I mean, this compressor. No, this console changed the world in the audio industry because for the flexibility. By the way, Pro Tools, the DAW, the software, was inspired about how SSL make a console so flexible, because this is the point. Back in the 70s, no, even like a 50s, 60s, 70s, console was like a, yeah, you can input, and also you have your EQ, you have your routing, and you have like a one or two auxiliars and your faders, and then go to the master bus. That's it. And if you want to add a compressor or a different kind of course, you have your insert points with your patch bay, fine. But SSL was the first one in history to show you a full, this considered full parametric EQ. I don't remember right now. If not, I will put that how is this EQ. But yeah, was a EQ with 4 band, plus you can sweep people, you can sweep between the frequency, and also plus the Q. So if you want the Q very narrow or very or narrow or very broad, to make them some more musical. Plus was the first one with, I'm pretty sure, filters. I don't think so, but the first one with compression and gate in the console. Plus, so that was amazing. And another little bit of magic about the console at that time was the flexibility. So in the console, you can put, for example, if I want the Q and the filters first, or I want the Q after the compression, or the compression after the Q, plus I have like external sign chain if I want to trigger the compressor. So a lot. So Pro Tools have inspiration how to make, for example, and then also is all the DAWs now. So you have a plugin here, and then, what if this plugin come after this one? So that move you do you do in your mouse was inspired for this console. Okay, so that's the reason this console is still so famous and it's so old. Probably this console have my age, but yeah. So this is amazing. And then later in the 90s, SSL bring the SSL 9000J. I know if you know the web page Plugin Alliance, if you know the store, I mean, they have another one. It's like a 4000J. Okay, I didn't bought that one because it's pretty much the same as the 4000E, but with a little bit of difference. So why I buy something similar? Nah. So I bought this one. This is the modern version of that one for the 90s. But remember, at that time, uh, digital streaming doesn't exist. So the most digital um, format at that time was the CD. And everybody at that time was fighting the noise floor for the tapes, for the tape machines. And to make it sound the records with less noise, all the companies start to put effort and technology to make it sound everything like a mm, zero noise, okay? And this console is pretty much very clear. So, but to make that clear, the console have to be more sterile. At that time, that makes sense, okay? Now, everything is sterile, okay? Everything doesn't have a color, everything is super clear. That's a pro and con, that's up to you. Okay, it's just flavors. So yeah, this is a little more cleaner. And then we have the, let me put this a little bigger, 100%. There it is. In that way you can see this better. So this is the Focusrite. Uh, actually, this let me see. There is a documentary about this console because the Focusrite made only a bunch of this console. This console was super crazy. And you know who was the guy who designed this console? Rupert Neve. Yes, the same guy who made the 1073 consoles. The same guy who appears in the movie slash documentary Sound City. Okay? Same guy created this console. That was probably in the mid 80s. And sounds completely different. You want to listen in a few, same. So inputs, you have filters, you have in this one is different because actually in this one you have more options. So similar like SSL, so you have your 4 bands of EQ plus your compression, your gate, but in this one you have a de-esser. You see this here, and also you have a filter, but filter you can use it for the on the compression stage or in the gate stage, so you have even more and more options. Okay, uh pretty cool console, super unique. I guess you can find this only, I guess it probably is only 3 right now in the whole world. Okay, so those consoles are like millions. Okay, and then we have the Amek or Amek, I don't know how to pronounce this, the Amek 9099. Okay. Uh, Another super console. This, if my mind is right, this console came in the late 90s. Okay. Uh, but this one have a particular color. The other consoles that it doesn't have. Okay. So same, you have your input, your filters, you have your EQ, and also you have your gate, your compression. But this one have a limiter in the channel strip. Okay. And same, you can put your console pre, post, or in sidechain. Well, this monomaker stereo width is only for the plugin version, okay? So don't pay attention to that. Actually, I didn't use it because I want just the how this thing work without the extra plugin magic they put there. And also on the, let's see, in the low frequency and also in the high frequency, you have this button, peak or sheen. This is the same, pretty much the same as the bell. So if you want these two in a bell shape or in a pig way, So this is the bell selected and it's the shelf. Okay. So let's go back to the sorry, this one. And here you have sheen and glow. And what does that mean? So this is for more presence in the low and more presence in the highs. And you know who was behind this concept? Because Amek was a brand. And Amek hired, yeah, you guess it, same guy, Rupert Neve. So Rupert Neve designed this one. This sounds completely different than the Focusrite, and of course sounds completely different. A little more closer to what is Neve now. So if you know the Rupert Neve, an analog gear, you always see this extra button. It's called silk red. I mean silk red and silk blue. The sheen and the glow was the pre-version of that. So keep it in mind. And then sounds pretty cool too. Sounds unique actually. Last one, but not least, very famous, super favorite brand for everybody, I guess. API. This is on base of the API Vision channel strip. It's an amazing console, and this one is very modern, but this console still have the classic. No, it's the same, but try to mimic the classic 17 sound from the for API consoles back in the day. And same, you have your input, you have your filter, you have your gauge, your compression, you have your EQ. Plus, on this one, you can change the EQ for this 560L. It's a different kind of EQ, sounds pretty cool. Or you have the regular 550L, okay? And same, you can do the bell or shelf. Look, for these two ones, for the low and for the highs. Excuse me. And also, same, you can use this the dyne sidechain or the pre-Q or post-Q, and if you want this on and off, pretty cool. So yeah, so and then you will see how this, by the way, I use him. Let me show you on the guitars, okay? But because on the guitars it's going to be much easier to follow this. I use the filters in the same frequencies, okay? I use it in the drums part. I use in the same amount of compression, in the same way, the same radio. I try to try to do the same stage level for every single one, okay? And sorry, but sometimes it's difficult because you will see one channel stripped out to another have like a more, than another one, and then that one is super hard to match it up. But follow for the sound, okay? So don't tell me, oh my god, you did this wrong, you know how to do that. Come on, dude. If you're if you're that guy, do it, okay? And then you see how difficult is that. So I try my best. This is the most close I can do, okay? So yeah, and same cuts, same choices of the frequencies, same thing. So I try to mimic everything, okay? In the Focusrite too. What else I have here? Okay, in the Amek too, and also on the API too, okay? For example, on the API it's going to be kind of different. Why? Because the Q, I have less points, okay? Let's points to choose because this is only for selected, okay? And also the gain is selected. And also I talk about that on that video about the API sound. So I will not talk about very deeply how the channel tree work. So this video is only for show you what is the difference between this. And also this is a way how if you wanna do this, for example, I want the SSL sound, and if I want my mixes sound like a console, this is a good way to do it, okay? So let's see. Let's listen to the music, and then I will change the channel strips, okay? So all the drums are selected, the bass is selected, the guitars and the vocals. So you will going to see how I do this right here, okay? Also, the fusion is in bypass, so you will see. I mean, you are to listen just the pure sound of the plugin or the channel strip. My TK audio and my tape emulator are off. The only plugin I have in the master bus is a compressor to get more. Be more the same, to be more control, okay? Just that. Actually, this is a pretty good plugin. This is a compressor VCA, so it's kind of clean. And on the I have reverb on drums, a little bit of effect for the guitar solos, and also I have another reverb and a slap delay for the vocals. So those are the only extra plugins I have, but these plugins that will not affect the sound of this, okay? So let's see. This is sound with any plugin, okay? Ese es el 4000, let's see. bass. All the listen.
Wish my brain was holding instead. The devil has put his hands on me.
SSL 9000 J.
I feel like burning it down for the thrill. The ground beneath my feet is not what I thought. I created this prison for myself.
Okay.
The demons are all now my friends.
Focusrite.
Breathe, I'll take the heat instead. Don't wait for me. I deserve to be here. Deep in this darkness, surrounded by fear. I don't have a plan to break free
API.
from this place where I rot in peace. The chance to leave I would not take. Peeling off my skin, yet the time cannot shake. My soul should be blown with haste. Once it's done,
I
can
will
we
do
take
the
it
same.
back?
We don't talk. So pay attention, okay?
I don't wanna live with the weight of the world because you're mine went black. You just took what you thought was yours. I see you, that's fatigue. The ground beneath my feet is not what I thought. I am the one who keeps me here.
Yo, don't forget to give me a like, to subscribe, and share this. Also, don't forget, I can mix and master your band online. So just send me the tracks and then I will do all the magic. So back to the video. So what do you think? What are your thoughts about this? True or not? True or not? If you're over 30, I'm pretty sure you can recognize the sound of this guy. You know why? Because that's the first thing I told you. This concert was so famous. Every single major recording studio in LA and in New York, in Miami, in England, in other countries in Europe, start to buy this one because for the flexibility and because sounds cool. But I know you know this one is angry. Have like it's a unique tone. This, in other hand, almost the same but cleaner, right? This one is a completely different beast. Sounds weird in comparison to the other ones, but on the other side have their own personality. The Amek is this is a hybrid, or hybrid, I mean, between Nif each sound with SSL, with the punch of the SSL. It's good. But sometimes it's kind of hybrid there, Could be there, could be here. Good one. APR, true or not, it is another classic song you listen in so many records, right? And then this is a question for you. Why do you recognize these kind of sounds? Well, I recognize that one more than the other one, but the other one I recognize that too. Because for example, the API with SSL 4000E, it's like a staples, in the Western culture. It's crazy. It's crazy. So like I said, if you're over 30, you can recognize this. And let's back to the API. True or not, the API have more like a round sound, sounds more like a bubble, but with punchiness. With a little bit of cream. This one sounds a little bit more creamer, but on the same time, it sounds like a SSL2. It's like a hybrid, This one, I will tell you the truth. This one I bought it because I found it with so cheap, plus a coupon. I guess I pay only $10 for this one. $10. Well, use it? I guess yes, because I use it in a couple of times when it's something like when my client asking me, no, I don't want to sound metal, I don't want to sound punk, I don't want to sound indie either, I don't want to sound like a different thing. I use that one. Okay, cool, I got you. I don't say the SSL 9000J or the 4000E will not do the work for those kind of niche kind of type of music. I don't say that, but to make a little more curious about the sound, I use that one. But that one I use it only 2 times so far. Okay, which are the consoles I use. For example, in my personal experience, black metal, punk, thrash metal, heavy metal, rock, that one, hands down. This one I use it when is they want to sound more modern. Okay, I use that one. Uh, like I said, I use it only 2 times. This one I never used it yet because I totally forgot I had it, but I going to put it here there now because it sounds pretty cool. And this one, I will tell you the truth, I didn't use it yet for a mix, but I use it this one for recording. All my recordings is based on that one. So, hey, how are the recordings? Let me show you. If you don't know nothing about Universal Audio, consoles. No, interfaces. Let me put this here. Let's wait for a moment. There it is. You see, Unison. So these preamps, which are super clean, I can put one of these guys. Categories. Let me put here. Bam. 1073, 1084, API, which I have, and also they have another one. So what does it mean? When I using this plugin, this is a channel strip in a Unison version, here, this preamp change the impedance and also change the color to that. 98 of my all productions I use this one when I'm recording, plus my other analog preamps which is based on that one. So this is what I do. I recording with an API sound and then I mixing with the SSL or maybe NIF or the Focusrite 2 times only, but it's mostly like a SSL. And I mixing with this like a API channel. No, why not? I don't know, because I got it the sound already from the from the beginning. Probably I will use it. Yes, why not? Yeah. But yeah. So let's listen another song.
Blood shed through the night. The streets are turning red. They took it from us. They'll keep taking and never give it back. We live in fear of his heights. They only live to take our rights. Imprisoning those who dare to face the impenetrable. One by one, they cut us down. How will we find this path? The way out. You believe they are here to save, God to lead to keep you safe. Not surrounded by more, the more they see. Those meant to protect will only bring you to your knees. One by one, they cut us down. How will we find the path? The way out. these insolents, carefree, no repentance. One by one, they cut us down. We will never find a solution. No way. The darkness is upon us. Feels like we're running out of time. This evil that we come to know won't pass. Standing against the grace of justice, to be met with pure force. A fruitless rebellion against the ancient design. You'll never find your way out.
So, what do you think? Very interesting, right? So, now, if you don't have any universal audio interface, the way how I record something is only kind of difficult. If not, do it. Sounds pretty cool. Uh, I recommend go to pluginalliance because those plugins with coupon sounds are pretty much are $10, 50, $20. Okay, and then you listen, sounds amazing. Yeah, my favorite, hands down, for 4000E. If I mixing the different kind of music, cool. I have another options. Now, please, please, this is real, okay? These kind of plugins will not make you sound amazing if you record bad or if the band play awful. You need those two together, pretty cool. I don't say you need to have like a awesome, I mean like a super expensive mics. Just regular decent mics in a good position. Make the band, but make a you play wrong. A tune your guitar. A tune your bass. Play this. Listen. You can do it better. And then when you have the good recording, this came in the game now. And then you can see, oh, maybe for this session, for this man, the APA sounds better. Oh, maybe for these guys, the 4000 sounds way better. And then you can see this as a colors. I see this as a colors. I see this like a patterns, like a cooking. For example, if you eating like a red meat, the red meat combines way better with the red wine than the white one. But in the red ones, you have Cabernet Sauvignon, you have Malbec, you have what else? Rosé. I don't remember that anymore. You have Merlots. In the white ones, you eating seafood or fish. You have Riesling, you have Chardonnay. What else? You have Sauvignon Blanc. You see, and then you start to see these as a colors, flavors, and no more like, oh, look at me, I have this playing. Nobody cares about that. Okay, but of course, these all tastes and tastes. The only two ways you have taste in music is if you're lucky, you're born with it. I met people they born with the good taste, or you have to develop it. And the only way to do that is practicing, listen a bunch of music, not just listen one band or one genre of music, listen a band of different type of music, and work, try and error. So that's me. I am in the second category. Okay, so what? Okay, that's all. Bye guys. See ya. Thank you.